Okay, this is going to be a quick video on a product that I just got sent to me from a company called Perry Knife Works. And this is a company out of Massachusetts, and it's a smaller company that really sells top quality knives. And the knife that they sent me is something that you guys might have seen before, or you might have seen something similar before. It's called the Lightning OTF knife. And when I say you might have seen it, is you might have seen something like this. This is like a real cheapo. I think it was like 10 bucks, 12 bucks, something like that. I don't know what company I got it from. But this is an OTF knife. You push the button and it slides back in. A belly knife, automatic knife, switchblade, whatever you want to call it. These are knives that are just mass produced. They're sold really, really cheaply, and quite frankly, they're more of a novelty. They're not really high quality knives whatsoever. But people have seen them, and they sort of have a reputation, and that's that. This one right here is the original. This is the one that was originally made, the Lightning OTF, in Taiwan, and is made by a company called Cutting Edge. And if you could feel the difference between these two, you would just throw this one in the garbage, as I probably would do, because hands down, it's just night and day. First off, this one here, the real one, it's 6.9 ounces. Let's see if we could get the scale to work. Yeah, so 6.9 ounces, where the imitation is 3.9 ounces. So you have a 3-ounce difference in weight, which a lot of times, yeah, it's nice to have a lightweight knife, but not really when it's made out of inferior products. Or insides, the mechanism is inferior. So this one, we're going to put on the side, and we're going to just take a look at this one. Like I said, this first off is $29. So for $29 to have a dual out the front knife, you just can't go wrong with that. This one has a powder coat finish on the top that is supposed to be very long wearing and very resistant. The other one I just showed you, quite frankly, I touched up with a black permanent magic marker, because after a couple of times of keeping it in my pocket, it already wore off the black finish. The power on this, when you push it out, it's just ridiculous. And you can see right on the blade it says Lightning on it. And this has that gorgeous Tanto point, which is really, a devastating blade. So if you are able to carry a knife like this where you live, this is without a doubt a heck of a self-defense knife. I mean, that point is just razor sharp, and it's meant for deep penetration, and that would get you out of a jam if you ever got yourself in one. But I really like the dual action. You slide this button forward or backward, and it just fires out like nobody's business. And when it's out, there is zero blade play whatsoever. It feels like a fixed blade knife. I have some expensive knives, Macoras, I have some Protex, other knives like that. If I didn't know this price difference on this one, I would put this right up with the same as those other guys, because the quality of this is just, again, it's just top notch. So I'm going to leave a link in the description for you guys if you're interested in buying a real Lightning OTF knife, and not one of the $9 ones that probably are just going to break after using it a couple of times. This is definitely a company to check out. They also sell other brand knives, from the low end all the way up to $600-700 for some gorgeous custom made knives, if that's what you're looking for. But I like that it's a somewhat local. I'm in New England, so this is in New England, this company. And, it's from what I read about it, it's just a quality company. They have really good ratings. They got excellent reviews, and I could see why. So just a quick look, Perry Knife Works, OTF knife from Taiwan. Again, this is the original, so that's the real McCoy. So if you're looking for something that, it's just a sexy knife, first of all, just look at that blade. So let's just admire that for a second for all of us knife junkies out there. It's just a gorgeous, absolute, beautiful knife right there. So I'm going to leave the link once again in the description of Perry Knife Works. And, you guys check them out, and that's it. All right. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.